Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Welcome to those of you new just tuning in. This is going to be the daily telepathy for those of you that identify with the twin flame connection. Since this is general, it's not going to resonate with every twin flame out there. So please keep that in mind. If you start to feel confused or anything, it's probably not your reading. I do offer personal readings, so if you want to book one of those with me, that link is going to be below the video description where it says show more, as well as all the decks I'm using here today, all the items you see except for the Halloween items, my Instagram information, and the candles will be listed below. Also, there will be an extended version to this video, so if you want to join me on Patreon, that link is below. So I'm using a Mystery House candle for manifestation of this reading. I'm going to get the Divine Masculine's energy towards the feminine and the feminine towards the masculine, their shared energy. Also keep in mind the energies could be flipped. If you hear me say he or she, I am referring to energies and not a specific gender. So the masculine or the feminine can be male or female. Okay, so just take it how it resonates for your situation, if it resonates at all. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with this reading and move this microphone a little bit closer. Okay, so I'm excited. I just got this deck in this morning. It's the Halloween Oracle. So this is going to be the energy that the masculine is in towards the feminine. So we have trick or treat, mischief, and play. Okay, well that is a fun kind of energy. So this masculine could be thinking about going out trick-or-treating when it comes to this feminine, maybe just showing up at her door. That's kind of what I'm getting as well with this energy. So I'm just going to glance in this book since I just got this here to see if there's any additional messages that we may get out of this. If I can find this. All right, here we go. It says stalking and stomping, eyes shining and begging baskets, faces and bodies that are no longer ours, laughing skeletons and candy baskets. Trick-or-treating is such a fun thing to do, is it not? Yet why do we trick-or-treat? Ancient peoples understood that there were both mischievous and perhaps nasty spirits wandering around at nightfall at Halloween, as well as happier, more benevolent spirits. They thought that if they dressed as spirits themselves or other frightening creatures, then they would not be recognized as human and attacked. The idea of causing a little chaos as one of these spirits was a part of the initiation and the enjoyment of the night. The practice in medieval Britain was aptly called souling. So today, trick-or-treating is a huge event. We spend a lot of time, money, effort. I'm just going to glance through that part. And it says, I believe that the modern trick-or-treating also unites communities by introducing our families and friends to those around us in a non-threatening and joyful way. Many of us do not know our neighbors, even though we live next door, and Halloween gives us an excuse not to be so reserved and extend our boundaries. So should you receive the trick-or-treat card in your divination, it may well be a time to examine the role of play and mischief in your own life. You don't have to be a child to let go and have some playtime, and you can extend the fun to others. So sometimes we are afraid to make mistakes and play in one way to alleviate the pressure that we sometimes place on ourselves to get everything perfect every time. So I feel like this masculine here is in this energy to maybe they're wearing a mask here. It mentions something about families. For some of you that may have families, they may have families, you may have families where it would be like a blended situation. I'm also sensing that this masculine could be thinking of doing something around Halloween time, or, as well, maybe involving children, maybe introducing you to their children or bringing their children forth. is also what I'm picking up as a side message for some of you guys, okay? So let's go ahead and get the feminine's energy towards the masculine. So we have Black Cat. So we have fortune meets opportunity. So I feel like with this energy, the feminine is just in her intuition, okay? As you see, this cat is kind of still on top of these books here. She has some type of knowledge when it comes to the masculine. She may be sensing that this may be approaching. Also, with these books being closed, some could be, you know, closing a chapter when it comes to this masculine, or they could be seeing the masculine as closing a chapter. It's also what I'm getting here. So let's go ahead and get their shared energy. And we have vampire. So emotional intelligence. Okay, so there could be some energy here around the both of them having some type of knowledge when it comes to the emotions of this connection. So let me see what this emotional intelligence might be centered around. This is my mystery house deck, my latest deck. It is available below if you live in the United States. You can order from my site or my Etsy shop. But if you're international, interested in any of my decks, please send me an email below and I will send you the link to order. Okay, yeah. So we have Spirit Box, 5D communication voices. So the both of them are receiving some type of intelligent type of communication when it comes to their emotions about each other in the 5D. Okay, they're communicating heavily in that energy. Okay, and so this energy could be causing them both to, you know, one, the feminine to go towards her intuition of, you know, just keep doing what she needs to do, and sensing that the masculine is coming towards her way is what I'm getting. All right, so let's go ahead and get 5 cards here. Messages from the masculine to the feminine. This is my twin flame messages, also available below. Wow, these cards are already flipping out. That was way too many, so I had to put them back. So I'm gonna get 5 cards, please. You're in my head. So this masculine is letting you know you're in my head. Well, that's apparent, especially with that 5D energy there. Sorry, I'm going to take a quick sip of this hot water here. Okay, so let's get 5 more messages from the 4 more messages from the masculine. Pawn situation. So how I mentioned the children, this could involve children, a pawn situation. Okay, this could be I created this card too for people that, you know, use children as a tool, or they use excuse me, they use money and things like that to manipulate people. But this may not be about that. We'll see once the energies come, because I just sense like a kind of more of a welcoming energy with that there. But, you know, it could. So we'll see. Some of you, it could have to do with that. When I saw you, it was no coincidence. So your masculine might have saw you recently. You may have may have seen them too, and wonder if they just, was that a coincidence that you guys crossed paths? Especially if you see them in the 3D, because this is like, I mean this for 3D energy. Or if you are receiving intuitive hits telepathically in a 5D, wondering if this is coincidence. These signs that you're receiving is letting you know that it's not a coincidence, and this masculine is receiving that it's no coincidence about this connection. Okay. And planning to contact you. So this masculine could be planning to contact you either in the physical, or with that energy where we have the 5D. It could happen in the 5D, but this masculine is planning to contact you, possibly involving a children's situation. The the way I was raised. Okay, so this could have to do with certainly how this masculine was raised regarding children. You may have told this masculine something about this, that is not, the way to be. That's not the way to go. This could have caused this masculine, even if you haven't been in contact them with a long time, it could have caused them to have a lot of conflict mentally. And it's just something that might have played over in their head and maybe started to get to them after a period of time, after maybe they got out of an anger type of energy or denial type of energy, maybe start seeing it. So this could be something that is starting to come to the surface, like it's being raised. Is the energy I'm getting with that card. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more messages about what this masculine might be getting in his head. Like, what is, you're in my head, what is this in his head about? Parked cars, staying put, no movement. So I feel like you're in this masculine's head about the fact that he is possibly not doing anything about this situation, about if this has to do with a pawn situation or the way that he was raised. I feel like this is the conversation about this parked cars, that he's just not doing anything. He's just staying put and he's allowing this energy to take place. He's not having any fun. He's just staying there in that energy. So let's get some more energy of why this pawn situation is here. So we have best award, acknowledge, recognition. So there is an acknowledge, a recognition about this pawn situation, that there is no movement, and that this has been in this masculine's head about the fact that, he hasn't done anything about it. So there is a recognition, and I will definitely be seeing what else has been recognized when I go into the extended. So I'm going to use my other deck. So this is my situations deck. This is also available below. So when I saw you, it was no coincidence. What is this about? Interview, a talk, a conversation, get on the same page. So I feel like this masculine is saying that it's not a coincidence that there needs to be a conversation. Okay, you need to get on the same page about whatever the problem is in this situation between the two of you, whether it has to do with children or acknowledging certain things about the past. But we have these two energies of I'm planning to contact you, and we have this interview, talk, and this communication. So there is some type of communication energy. Some of it may materialize in the 3D, and I feel a lot of it is taking place in the 5D. The 5D may reveal what may take place in the 3D as well. So I'm planning to contact you. What might this be about? Magnetic, unexplainable pull, can't resist. So this masculine is having this unexplainable pull to you. This is a card I created for, that pull that you have with the twin flame. It's just something that you can't resist. So I feel like this masculine cannot resist the fact that he wants to talk to you. He wants to have a conversation with you. He wants to, play. He wants to, have fun. He may have been not in this energy. He may have been missing out on this. So let's go ahead and see why the way I was raised was here. Disguise. So costume, pretending. And I'm getting two messages from here. So I'm getting that first, this masculine wants to hide from this energy, the way that he was raised. Okay. This could be, coming to the surface, or this is the reason, or this is the explanation of the fact of why this masculine hasn't done anything, stayed put in this energy and hadn't moved, because he's been under wearing a disguise, you know, a costume, pretending, okay, in this energy. So I'm gonna definitely look forward and get further in these energies to see what this conversation might be about, and this contact, and why this energy over here about this disguise is here. So I'm gonna first look at the bottom energies before I go over to the extended. So if you're interested in doing that, just the link is below to join me there. So let's go ahead and get these cards on the bottom. Okay, so we have invisibility, authenticity. It's hard for me to say that word, authenticity. Okay, so there's some kind of energy here around this masculine that's been hiding. This costume is pretending. It could have to do with the way he was raised. Maybe he's wanting to get out of that. This masculine, this is an energy of also being hidden as well. So let me see what the other cards say. So we have irreconcilable differences, divorce, final. Okay, so there could be some energy around some of these masculines. Could be, they could have been pretending, hiding it from this energy of this irreconcilable differences involving possibly a divorce, or making some type of something final for some of you, or some of them, especially when we have this pawn situation, and an acknowledge and a recognition of this. So let me go ahead and see what else is here. So we have this energy of compelled, twin flames, bound. So I feel like there's some type of energy where this masculine is possibly acknowledging that he hasn't been authentic. He's been hiding from this energy. This is a bound energy where they were trapped in a divorce, in a marriage situation. Maybe now they're wanting to become authentic because they're feeling compelled to this twin flame connection. And you see here, we have these books here. So I feel like some knowledge has been gained through either the 5D and being invisible, taking this time out, or you being invisible from this masculine has gotten them to see the truth in a situation. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, dark night of the soul. So this energy has been heavily, I feel like it's been almost 2 weeks now. So I feel like this masculine has been going through the dark night of the soul. Some may have been involved in a divorce, or they're thinking about doing this because they're feeling compelled to a twin flame connection, and they're wanting to be authentic is what I'm getting. So definitely this masculine, I feel like, has not been in a playful energy. Okay, he's been missing out on fun, and this is what he's wanting to do. He's wanting to go trick or treat. He's wanting to go have fun. He's wanting to, get some type of gift, some type of reward when it comes to the feminine. And he's been in such a bound energy that I feel like he has not been able to be authentic. That's the energy of the message that I'm getting. Okay, so I'm feeling like he either is wanting to talk to you about this, you may be receiving messages about this, or he could even be talking about a divorce, making something final from going through this energy. Okay, all right, you guys, I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please like, comment, share. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. So I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. You have a good day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Until next time, next video, peace, love, and light.